Redemption. Fate delivers itself now at the most opportune moment. So now everyone's out of the hallucinations.
不听从指挥的人手。
Let's go. In the dark room, the countdown timers hanging in the four corners had stopped. I looked around and found that I was the only one in the room. Is this out of the dream? Where are Mars and Lanshan? The question was answered the next second. The door opened and I stood up and walked out, finding them both standing at the doors of the adjacent rooms. Seeing us out, everyone rushed forward to greet us.
监督，你们都没事吧？做了什么好梦呀？这么久才醒，小苏姐姐可要急坏了。
Rather than explaining what just happened, I have some unfortunate news to share.
什么？
We seem to have accidentally angered Liu Chi.
对啊，我现在可是相当生气，所以你们全都死在这里吧。
Stepping over the severed limbs, Scalpel stares coldly at the package on the ground, his face void of emotion.
竟是些没用的废物。
Scalpel looks at the weary individuals, a strange smile spreading across his blood-stained face.
怎么，怕我再次让你们陷入噩梦？或者这次？ 来我这里也可以呀。
Your ability isn't that easy to activate, otherwise you'd have used it by now and wouldn't have needed to hide before.
你好像很了解，因为受过类似的攻击。哦，我想起来了，当时在音乐厅的后台，看见的也是你们呀。
It's you.
是我。 怎么了？这么惊讶？难道时至今日忽然想替那个什么钢琴家报仇？这恨意来的也太晚了点儿。再过几个月、几年，还有谁记得他？同样，等你们死了后，也不会有人记得你们。
Just as I was about to say more, a hand landed on my shoulder and the figure stepped in front of me.
不用跟他废话。
Standing at the head of the group, Mamoru shoots a look back to signal his teammates to stay calm, then fixes the boy before him with a stern, almost indignant gaze.
行舟呢？
The questioning cuts straight to the chase. I glance at the others. Most are bewildered, but they stay put, eyes locked on Scalpel's every move.
你问我，找人不应该是你们的工作吗？
还在装傻？我曾经劝行舟对待你的问题要谨慎点，结果他就请了尊要命的佛回家。
Scalpel's expression twisted for a moment.
我要他的命！老头，我一直忍着没找你们清算，逼你们说清楚他的下落就算了。 你反而找我兴师问罪。
Suddenly, I felt a strange breeze coming from deep within the corridor, carrying a faint smell of something burning. What is that? An instant later, an undeniable wave of searing heat surged towards us. I instinctively recoiled, and Mamoru, with no time to reason with Scalpel, yanked me back several paces. What? Oh. The sound of a blade piercing flesh ran through the empty hall. Pain and shock flashed across Liu Qi's face, quickly giving way to disgust.
清楚的，我不去。走，原来你会说话，可惜，贱。
Dark red liquid creeps along the blade, soaking into clothes and carpets. Liu Qi's expression turns ruthless, ignoring the pain. Raises his hand. Several scalpels fly directly behind.
只知道听话的狗，清楚，给你下了死命令，叫你杀我，滚开！
More scalpels. See, here's more scalpels. It's not the willow leaf knives. Hover in the air, but the executioner remains rooted to the spot, ignoring them. His only desire seems to be driving the blade completely through the person before him. Settle score review? Call you to account? Just an obedient? Qingchu's toy? I watched the absurd infighting before me as an even more preposterous idea takes shape in my mind. You. A GTA flew through the air, blocking more incoming scalpels. Mamoru held Liu Qi back with one hand and gripped the executioner's hand with the other, stopping the advance of the weapon in his hand.
小周，现在捅下去，一定会后悔。
He confirmed? So even up to this moment, Scalpel didn't know executioner might be Xing Zhou.
老头，你叫谁？你叫什么？
Without waiting for another word, the blade pierces through completely and is yanked back out. Blood splatters as Liu Qi's struggling body collapses. At the same time, a burst of flame ignited around the executioner, forcing everyone to retreat.
别哭！
Triggered by an unknown keyword, a flash of confusion crosses his face. The executioner flicks his wrist, parrying Zhu's Mamoru, then turns and runs down a nearby corridor.
小监督，你们先走。
Hey, Mamoru, Jim. A hand lands on my shoulder.
他一人恐怕不敌，我跟过去。
Leaning past my shoulder, his golden eyes sharpened by the clock tower slides.
放心，有我。
Their figures quickly disappear, chasing after the executioner. I turned around and looked at the person lying on the ground. So as Qingchu ascends to godhood, she would kill everyone. Maybe she doesn't know that Jiang Tan is a bit against her. Leilani checks several wounds first, then sighs.
人还活着，只是这么下去，我懵了，怎么他们打起来了？老魏还喊那个处刑人。
Scalpel can't die like this. He's an important witness. Mars, give him emergency treatment.
好。
The group remains silent after the sudden turn of events. For a moment, the only sound in the hall is a rustling of bandages. After a long while, Xiao finally speaks, uncertain.
我设想过很多打败柳叶刀解恨的情景，可怎么也没想到，教主大人想看的恐怕就是现在这个情景，还有我们现在这副样子吧？是吗？
掌控所有人，把所有人都玩弄于股掌之间，你的喜怒哀乐，他都能控制。
变态！谁说不是呢？
伤口太深，又涉及要害，只做紧急处理也很危险。最好还是能想办法尽快离开这里。
可是我们暂时出不去啊，全都封死了。看来教主大人没有给这里的任何人留后路。
总之我会继续尝试，但是能拖多久不清楚。你们先走吧，早点结束，对大家都更有利。
It's too dangerous for you to stay here alone. Even if heavily wounded, Scalpel is still a dangerous person. I take out a pair of handcuffs and put them on Liu Qi without hesitation. These are special handcuffs, although not foolproof, sort of foul-proof. Flores has helped us test various ways to break them. However, we don't have the resources to prove them for now, so it's better than nothing.
哇，好熟悉！但是明明我也帮你们测试产品啦，怎么不算上我？
I didn't respond, stood up and looked at maybe a few people. Wan Xiang, you stayed too. Incorporated with Mars.
我
He looks defiant, opening his mouth to retort. I step closer and glance at the arm he has been clutching since escaping the ring. The wound on your arm needs treating too. You took a blade from me in his dream, Max.
用不着，要我留在这儿配合行动也可以，但你们最好快点儿。我们天路向来有仇必报，不可能中途退场。
Okay, we'll contact you.
下次这种对手，可以交给新人试试。